Life is their sacred trust. Better is their mission. Here is their home. San Juan Regional Medical Center, improving the health of the Four Corners since 1910. 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, the 7th day of May, 2025. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Micklin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County, New Mexico. If you're listening to me in Durango, Colorado, you've turned your radio to 103.3 FM. And if you're listening to us anywhere else on planet Earth, you've gone to our website to do that, streaming all the time from KSJE.com. Welcome also to our viewers this morning. The video of this program is streaming out live to the KSJE Facebook page and also to our YouTube channel. So thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning and supporting this visual radio station. Coming up in the next few moments, my guest today from the Farmington Public Library will be discussing the upcoming summer reading program at the Farmington Public Library, Color Our World. Find out more about that and how to get signed up for you and your family in the next few moments right here on KSJE today. Then, of course, Mick Hess will take over the studio and the airwaves with his classical music program, Roving with the Arts. It's a special 90-minute version today on Wednesdays, of course, because that'll take us to 10:30 and right on Four Corners, our local and regional author program with Delcherie Gladden. This week, Delcherie is revisiting an interview that she did with the Blumenthals, who wrote a children's book about UFOs, as I should say, and you'll hear that coming up today at 10:30 on KSJE this morning. Don't forget, we also invite you to connect with us on X and Instagram in addition to Facebook and YouTube. And if you're a podcast person, you can subscribe for free to KSJE podcasts. They're available at places where you're probably already listening to podcasts, so check it out and discover a new local program that you may have missed recently. Outside our studios here at San Juan College, it is currently a mostly sunny Wednesday morning, 45 degrees at the moment. I kind of say that surprisingly because the forecast calls for more showers. Chances for showers at least today. Partly cloudy skies, a 50% chance of a scattered shower in the forecast, with today's high temperature reaching 58 degrees. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy with a low near 45, but then more sunshine tomorrow with a high of 64 on Thursday. Sunshine and 69 degrees by Friday. Maybe another 40% chance of showers on Saturday with a high near 70. Partly sunny 74 by Sunday, 78 with partly sunny skies on Monday before the winds pick up and the temps drop a little bit on Tuesday. I'll be back with my guest this morning from the Farmington Public Library right after this. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, whose vision is to deliver world-class care, making life better for the communities they are privileged to serve. Offering a comprehensive range of inpatient, outpatient, and emergency care services so residents can live life better here. San Juan Regional Medical Center, community owned and operated, here for you. KSJE is supported by Riverfest, a tropical staycation on the Animas River, presented by the River Reach Foundation, Memorial Day weekend in Farmington. Become a volunteer, work a 2-hour shift, and receive a free t-shirt. Many volunteer opportunities are available, from working at the ticket, merchandise, or information booths, directing traffic, helping with tables and chairs, setting up for the Wiener Dog races. Riverfest, May 23rd, 24th, and 25th along the Animas River in Farmington. Find out more at riverfestnewmexico.com. Back in Studio A this morning with my guest, as I mentioned, from the Farmington Public Library. It's always great to have her here. Jennifer Love It or Leave It Ryan.
Oh,
good morning.
The nickname.
I just came up with a nickname.
Right, yeah,
That's it,
go
Jenny
you.
Lee.
Okay.
Good to have you here.
Good, thanks for having me.
I think Love It or Leave It is probably appropriate.
Pretty much so, yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
So,
good to have you here.
What you're going to love.
Yes.
And
yes.
I know it's hard to believe we're talking about this. Summer reading is
What?
here. I know it doesn't
It's
seem
like
like a very
snowing.
summery day. I know.
Okay. All
but
right.
that's okay, because we do the prep work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So all the books you read and log
Yep.
in the Summer Reading Challenge in Beanstack
Yep.
are a chance to win.
Okay. All of
Between
them.
May 31st and July 31st. And I misspoke. It's not just books.
No.
You can read anything.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
I can read my cereal box, my Pop-Tart box.
Yeah, however you want to log it.
Okay.
You know, we don't check.
Okay.
So.
And I can log it and get credit.
You can log it and get credit.
See?
Yes.
Okay.
So this year you're going to have to read and log 5 books.
5. Count
before
them.
before you can start earning raffle tickets.
Okay.
And so we've got 8 fabulous raffle
And that's for
prizes.
all ages.
That's for all ages.
Okay.
It's one challenge to rule them all.
All right.
And remember, parents, adults, you also have a chance to win. And we have some,
Right.
so for instance,
Different prizes for different age groups.
it's just different prizes. So,
Oh,
you know,
all right.
if a 3-year-old really wants the Shark Matrix Plus robot vacuum and mop,
Maybe they do.
they put their raffle tickets in there. So you
I
pick
see.
the prize.
You
yeah,
pick it.
it's
I
your
gotcha.
summer reading program.
Okay,
You pick
I
the
get it
prize.
now.
Yeah. So we've got a Nintendo Switch. It's the OLED with the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Bundle,
Okay.
which is a game.
Yeah, thank you
It's
for
a Super Mario Brothers.
Thanks for explaining
Wonder.
that.
Well,
Okay. I was wondering about the Wonder Bundle.
we were all wondering.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, the Shark Matrix Plus robot vacuum and mop.
Right.
That thing. Okay, so it'll vacuum. It's like
It's
a
a
little.
thing,
Yeah, it's
like a
it's a round
Roomba-looking
little.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then it'll vacuum. It'll mop, and then it goes and it docks itself and empties itself out into the dock, so you don't have to empty out the little robot.
As often.
As-
Yeah.
yeah.
Eventually you got to empty it, but
well,
still,
yeah, but
I get it.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
but
nice.
It's
Okay.
better contained. It's
I like
easier
it.
than flipping over the robot
Sure.
and taking it out. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm very excited about that one.
That sounds good.
We have a MetaQuest 3, so the virtual reality game. kind of
Okay.
thing.
All right.
We have the Lego Botanicals set, so it's a bunch of the Lego Botanicals.
All the
including
flowers,
plant-
all the things, right?
Got
Yeah.
flowers, plants, and the botanical garden.
Okay,
which is
right,
I
the
know it's
structure.
one that we don't have. Yeah,
It is,
so
yeah.
Legos. We've got a kids e-scooter and a 24-volt kids ride-on tractor with trailer.
Wow.
So one of the little Power Wheels things.
Sure.
But this one's a tractor trailer, so you can put all your stuffed animals, in
You could haul things around.
You can haul around your toys.
There you
yeah.
go. Okay. Get out in the fields and harvest.
A cricket.
Come on.
Get out
Come
in
on,
the
kid.
fields and harvest.
Come on. Sure.
It's 2025, not 1925,
Oh, all right.
sir.
Whatever. There's a depression coming. Okay.
And we are ready.
That's right.
We've got a Cricut Maker 4, which is the latest
Wow.
version of the Cricut. Like, not
Okay.
even the library has a Maker 4.
How about, do you?
I don't.
Not even you have a
I don't
Cricut
even
4.
have a
I think
Maker
that's
4.
more
No.
important. Yes.
Yeah, no, that puppy came out, and I was like, that is going to be a prize.
Okay.
So, yeah, because I don't need to upgrade my Cricut 3 yet.
Okay. But you are very trained as to what the crickets can do.
Yeah, they can do everything.
Yeah.
Like, literally almost everything.
I have a series of Christmas gifts that prove that.
You do have a series of Christmas gifts.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I do.
Yes, if your friend wins the Cricut, you're going to be getting coffee mugs
That's
for the
right.
rest of your life. And T-shirts.
Very nice, though. They're
yes.
very nice.
Are you saying you don't want any more mugs?
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying they're great. They're very
custom.
unique and custom.
They're one of a kind.
That's right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, and then we're also giving away a 3D printer. It's like the one that
Hey.
we have in the library. So actually, we have multiple versions of
Right.
it, so we can have a bunch going.
But you can 3D print all kinds of things.
All kinds of
Like a
things.
helmet for your cat or whatever, right?
Oh my gosh, remember when I did the cat armor?
I do.
And the cats were so mad.
Yes, well, they are cats after all.
They are cats. So
Yeah.
if you want to print cat armor, you want to win the 3D printer. So
Right. And have a long talk with your cat.
long talk with your cat.
That's right. So
Exactly.
lots of things.
Lots of things.
And
So
so
those are just the raffle prizes.
Right. But the more books that I read, then the more chances I get to put my virtual raffle ticket.
Yeah, yeah, they're like
towards
little
the winning
digital-
these
and
prizes,
it's so easy
right?
To use, yeah.
Yeah.
So once you read and log 5 books, you'll get 5 tickets. Then the
Yep.
next 5 books, you get 5 more tickets. So every time you earn a badge for reading in Beanstack,
Right.
you get raffle tickets.
Gotcha. I have 2
So-
months,
Yeah.
May 31st to July 31st.
Yeah. So there's a bonus if you read and log 25
Yep.
items.
Okay.
Okay. The reason is last year, the average participant read and logged 21 books.
Oh, well, they're
So-
close. That's close enough.
Yeah, so I'm giving you an incentive to get up to 25.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's not exactly a 1-for-1. You have to, they're like in 5-book increments, and then for a little while
And
they
a
go in
bonus.
10-book increments,
okay.
and there's bonuses, and it goes up to 500 books.
Wow.
And the reason is, if I did it, I would have to create a badge for every single 500 badges, and I could barely create had enough artwork to create the ones that I did.
Yeah.
So
We don't need no stinking badges.
Yeah.
Not
We
500.
do. We don't
Not
need 500 badges.
Yeah.
So if you read 15 books, you'll get 15 raffle
Okay.
tickets. If
Gotcha.
up to like 50. After you read 50 books, then it's at every 10 books, and you'll see in the app when you
Okay.
go to register for summer reading.
You get all set up, but you have to register first. You
You have to register first. So registration is going on right now.
Okay.
Book logging doesn't start until May 31st.
Right.
Okay. And the reason we do it that way, it seems very foolish that there's that month-long lag time, but we want to make sure we get our brochures, which are coloring books this year.
Wow.
We get our brochures out to the kids before they take off for summer vacation.
Gotcha.
Because that's primarily why we do summer reading.
Gotcha.
Basically, nationwide, what studies have shown is if a kid ends like 3rd grade and then they don't read over the summer, they don't retain the skills, and they
Right.
start behind their peers who did read when they start the next school year.
Right.
So that's like the basis for doing summer reading. But again, it's open to all ages, all family members. If you're reading with your kids, or if you're reading with someone else's kids, don't make it creepy or weird. But
No.
you can log those books
Right.
for yourself.
Right,
and
sure.
Every mom always says, but that feels like cheating. It's not cheating if you're reading with your kids. We want
Right.
to
Or
reward
somebody
you.
else is reading with your kids.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So a known family member. So this year's theme
Yes.
is Color Our World,
Got
which
it.
is why the brochure is a coloring book.
And that's why the poster's on the screen right now.
Yes, it's
Okay.
why the bags
you're-
are tie-dyed.
Right.
So, and once you register, you get a summer reading t-shirt.
Right.
And this year, it's just a plain white t-shirt with a black outline so that you can color your shirt
Look
and
at that.
decorate it however your heart desires.
See?
Yeah.
Thought of everything. And you're giving away colored pencils too.
Yeah, we have some colored pencils. You can get them at the
sure.
library. Scott has some here at the studio.
We do. I'm not a hand model, but I don't even play one on
so-
TV, but there you are.
So if you want to take a brochure and some colored pencils, well, Scott has them while supplies last. If you run
Stop by.
out here,
Sure.
Yeah, you can stop by the studio. You can
Take a
go to
look.
the library. We also
And-
have crayons.
Right.
I figured the college kids could handle colored
they can,
pencils.
sure.
Yeah. So
And this goes till obviously July 31st.
July 31st.
So that's it. And
Yeah.
you can start registering now.
Register
and
now.
You're going to have a big kickoff.
Go pick up your T-shirt
Okay.
and then join us for the kickoff carnival this year because it's Color Our World.
Yes.
Like usually we do a foam party at the end of the summer.
Right.
We're doing it at the beginning of the summer this year.
What?
I know, madness, right?
That's crazy.
So we'll have the foam out there. We'll
Is it
have
colored
music.
foam?
It is. That's why we did it that way.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we'll have a sprinkler garden so you can wash off the foam, and then we'll have T-shirt decorating stations so you can
Nice.
bring your shirt.
Right.
Or we can give you a shirt to practice on and take home. But
Okay.
that way, you can, so you will get wet. Dress in your things that could get dyed.
Be forewarned. Okay.
Yes, yeah, you're warned. So wear your grungies, wear your old shoes. It's
Gotcha.
going to be wet. It's going to be colorful. It's going to be like a Woodstock.
Without the mud, maybe.
Without the mud.
We
Well,
hope.
maybe with the mud.
You never know.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so it's just going to be a very colorful Woodstock-esque.
All right.
Big
10
fat
a.m. to
mess.
2 p.m. on the 31st.
On the
That's a
31st, which
Saturday.
is the first day you can log books.
See?
So that's how you remember. So
There-
even if you're, driving by on 20th.
So
and
if
you
I
smell
show
the
up
foam,
on the 31st and I read a sign that says "Welcome to the foam party," that counts.
Sure.
Can I log it?
If it'll take you longer to log it than
Right.
to read it,
True.
but you know what? You're
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'm on my way. I like it. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, excellent.
So
Color Our World, the theme of the summer reading program at the Farmington Public Library. And so
Yes.
get signed up, get registered now. If you're not on Beanstack yet, even though we've been talking about it forever, it seems.
it's okay,
people
there's
can be
some-
doing that.
Yeah.
Just logging
that-
in.
Yeah, that's fine. If
Download
you pick
it.
up a brochure, or you pick up the colored pencils, there's a QR code that'll take you to the app.
See?
If you sign up on the app, make sure you look for Farmington Public Library, New Mexico.
Oh,
you do
yeah.
have to be in our library group. They don't cross.
Sure.
Like, if you are up at the Durango Library, if you have an account with the Durango Library, you can't transfer that account to the Farmington Public
another
Library.
account
Yeah, they're
or
kind
make your
of,
own.
you know,
Okay.
yeah, they're kind
I
of
got it.
separated out. But we can absolutely help you. I pretty much know Beanstack forwards, backwards, upside down, so
Right.
you are welcome to come in and ask for Jenny Lee.
Okay.
And I can probably figure out how to get you in there, how to get you logged, how
Yeah.
to, you know, we've had a lot of
You
people.
answer to Jenny Lee or Jennifer Lovett or Leave It Ryan.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good to know. Ask for either one.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So.
Exactly. Okay. Good. Very good. Well,
So
cool.
yeah, so sign up for summer reading, get your shirt, and then start. Well, read and log your books now, but it doesn't
We'll start
count
counting
until May 30,
then,
yeah,
right?
May
But you
31st.
can read a log year round because you have other challenges and other things
Absolutely.
in Beanstack that
yeah,
count
all year
round. So that's important.
And it's just so good to get in that habit. You know,
Sure.
teachers are always like 20 minutes a day. Studies have shown 20 minutes a day will improve your reading skills, your critical thinking skills.
Right.
You know,
Nice.
so it's very helpful to get into that habit, and that's how the Beanstack app is designed: is to create that habit of
Nice.
reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. And of course, it's all free.
Duh.
That's what I said. It's all, of course, all free. So good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So then the summer is off and running.
It's off and
Summer
running.
reading,
Oh
events,
my gosh,
stuff, things,
Yes, so-
people, events, bands, music, all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of
Okay.
it. So there are things, you know, the library is not just books.
I've
you
heard
know,
that.
Yeah. So, you know, during the pandemic, we did teach people to download books and read books.
Sure.
So the things that you have to come to the library for are things like the 3D Printer's Guide to the Galaxy. That's going to be every
Okay.
Wednesday at noon.
All righty.
Our public technology group, they are so excited about this. So last year, we did Print Your Way Across the USA.
Okay.
And so every week you showed up and you got another like region of the United States, and if you showed up to all 8, you got a
Full map by
of
the end of the
United
thing.
States,
All
yeah.
right, I got it. From the 3D printer.
From the 3D printer, and then you
Okay.
can learn how the 3D printer works. You can set up an appointment to learn how the 3D
Sure.
printer works. We'll work with you one-on-one.
Okay.
So this year we're going from America to the galaxy.
Whoa.
Yes. So each week you will print out a planet,
Okay.
and you have a little stand, and you can put your little planets on the stand.
Okay.
And then if you make it to all 8, I think if you make it to all 8, you get all the planets. And if you get all the planets, we'll give you a bonus Pluto.
Nice.
And if you want to count it as a planet, if you don't think it's a planet, we'll
Okay.
let you choose. Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's your choice.
Okay. Got it. Very cool. But that's starting like soon, every Wednesday?
So that is starting the Wednesday. What is the first Wednesday in June?
Sure. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Second. No, it's the 4th.
The 3rd or the 4th, yeah.
Wednesday, June 4th.
Wednesday, June 4th.
Because
is-
Saturday is the 31st, which is the foam party.
Yes, exactly.
See?
That's right, yeah.
So there we
So,
go.
Yeah, so that'll start in June. So it's not starting yet, but
Okay.
it'll be every week during summer reading when your reading counts.
Okay. And you can mark your calendars, or you could probably sign up for the newsletters from the Farmington Public Library, and they would remind you of these things that are starting
You
in
can
June.
sign up for the newsletter. The other delightful thing you can do on our calendar, go to infoway.org,
That's the website.
click on events,
Yeah.
and find an event you want. When you click on it, it'll give you the option to add it to your Google Calendar.
Right.
So, and if you're not using Google, you can add it to
Or Outlook or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it'll give you an
Whatever
iCal
device you're
thing,
on.
but yeah, you can just pop it in your calendar, and then you get a reminder.
It's there.
And so you don't miss. Yeah, and that's for any of our events.
Yeah,
So
see? Perfect.
if you're addicted to paper, you can print it.
Right.
If you want to share it on Facebook or the artist formerly known as Twitter, there's a little button you can click, and you can share it
Do
there.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it still says Twitter in the calendar, so that's what,
Oh, well, you
yeah.
know.
They haven't changed the logo, so
It'll always be Twitter to some of us, right?
true.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can share it and then invite your friends. You can share it
Okay.
with your friends. You can so use that calendar. It is just delightful. We
Nice.
love it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very good. So that's one event that we'll be talking about that's already ready to be shared from the
Yeah.
calendar.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
But oh my gosh, there's
like
so
a-
much more.
It's like a late night TV infomercial.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because the Cottonwood Concert Series is
Cottonwood
back.
concerts, yes, and we've
Okay.
got kind of a bonus starter concert Tuesday, June 10th. So usually our Cottonwood concerts are on Fridays. Sean Gaskill, he's a kora player. We had him last year,
Oh, yeah.
and it was amazing. So we definitely wanted to have him back. He couldn't make it on a Friday, so we're putting him on a Tuesday.
Okay.
But I think that's going to be a great way to kick off summer reading.
All right. Cool.
Out there under the cottonwood trees.
And
It's a
Cora,
free
she's okay
concert.
with this?
Cora is cool.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the name
So
of
it's
his-
it's
that's
like
his
an
musical
African
instrument.
It kind of looks like a sitar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
It has a unique sound, though, right?
It has a really
yeah,
unique
I remember that from
sound.
last year.
yeah.
that's
No, that
cool.
was a great performance. We're so excited to have him back.
Free outdoor concert,
Free outdoor concert.
weather permitting. If it's not, I guess you go
If
inside.
it rains, we move into the rotunda where the acoustics are amazing. So it's kind of a win-win.
There you go.
You know,
All right.
you-
Bring a blanket,
you
bring a
know.
little chair
Yeah.
outside under the cottonwood trees.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Bring a snack.
Yeah.
You know, lunch
Okay.
and just hang out. It's just such a nice, soothing. You know, with all the
Nice,
craziness of
relaxing
summer,
after
just
a
kinda,
long
you know,
day. 6
just kinda
o'clock?
Kick back. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Tuesday,
kick
June
back.
10th. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
So.
Excellent. And then, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So that Friday, so we'll have Sean
Back to
on
back.
Tuesday, and then on Friday we've got another Cottonwood concert. We're bringing in Andy Offit-Irwin, a favorite from when we did the Storytelling Festival.
Yes.
You love Andy.
Yeah, I do
I
love
love
Andy.
Andy.
I
We
know.
all love Andy.
Right?
So he's a storyteller that also performs songs. So he'll do, you know, an outdoor concert unless it rains, which it's, you know, Friday the 13th. So
Who knows?
possibly.
Right.
So,
Okay.
So yeah, so
But
we'll have
very
those two back to
entertaining.
back. Oh my
Very
gosh, he's
entertaining.
so fun.
Yeah.
I love Andy.
Very
I
true.
know.
So 6
So-
o'clock on June 13th.
Yeah, yeah, and of course it's family friendly. So bring the kids.
Yeah.
You know, they can run around on the lawn until they get exhausted and then
Right.
collapse. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So yeah.
Nice to have him back in Farmington.
Oh, we love Andy.
Yeah. There you go. Then you got a gaming tournament
You're gonna
Friday,
say
June
it?
20th. The Blue Shell Open.
I love our public technology group. They just got so creative this year.
Okay.
So we're doing 2 gaming tournaments. The first one is Friday, June 20th at
All
6
right.
o'clock. It's the Blue Shell Open,
Okay.
which is Mario Kart.
Well, yeah.
You know, they throw the blue
Yeah,
shells.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. I got that. I got
yes.
that.
Yeah.
How old do you
So-
think I am?
Do you really want me to answer that?
No, okay, never mind.
So,
Touche. So that's the first one.
yeah, so that's
Okay.
the first one.
Open to all ages,
Everyone,
teens,
yeah,
tweens.
Yeah, so and it'll be a bracket. It'll
Okay.
be and we'll do what we're calling like some open gaming kind of stuff called the Joystick Jamboree on select Fridays, so you can practice.
Okay.
So you can come into the library and practice the games before you enter the tournament. Then
Nice.
there'll be a bracket,
Okay.
and we'll have the winner.
Yeah.
And of course they're 3D printing some prizes because it's so fun.
Why
Like,
not?
yeah, because
Sure.
they're unique. Like nobody else has
That's right.
the stuff that we're giving away that we've
Good
3D
point.
printed. Yeah.
Okay. See?
Yeah. So
There you
one
go.
of a kind collectible.
So this is the first one.
That's the first one.
And,
yeah.
But there'll be more.
We'll do one in July. It's called the Button Mash Bash
All right.
Super Smash Brothers.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so then the next day, oh my gosh, this is going to be
Then-
like so crazy. You don't want to miss out.
In June. Yes.
June, yes. So the day after the gaming tournament, we've got 2 events.
2. Count
Yes.
them on one day.
So we've got our Read and Roar car show. That's going to go from 10 to 2.
Right.
So if you're entering a car, you need to bring it between 8 and 10. Voting will
Got it.
happen between 10 and 1. So it's you pay per vote because
Right.
it's a fundraiser for the Farmington Evening Lions Club and the Farmington Public Library Foundation.
Got it.
So you can vote from 10 to 1. There is a Kids' Choice Award that they get for free.
Right.
So
Someone's calling you.
yeah, I know. Sorry. And then we'll frantically tally the votes between 1 and 2
announce the winners.
and be able to announce the winners
Okay.
at 2. And Scott will be the MC.
Yes.
Yes, we'll have plenty of door prizes. Last year was
And my
amazing.
picture, I must be in driving the car because I'm not on the poster. I don't see
No.
myself. Maybe I'm inside the car.
No. You're off
Hint,
screen
hint.
looking at the.
Okay.
Hey, I had to do the logo like a year ago. So
Okay,
it was
all
before we had decided you would be the MC.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
So, but we'll
I
have.
could stick my face in the solstice sun.
Really?
All right. Whatever.
Really?
Okay.
All right. Keep going. All right.
Yeah.
So that same day is our summer solstice celebration.
Right. It's,
So we've got.
how weird is that? It's on the same day.
I don't know. Whoever
Planets
booked
are
that.
the
whoever
literally
booked
the
that.
planets are literally in alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
12 noon.
Last year we had 113 cars. See, you made me lose focus
I'm
by
sorry.
complaining about your lack of presence in the logo.
113 cars last year.
113 cars last year.
Okay.
We're hoping for 200 this year.
Okay. We'll get signed up, and really you're open to any car, really, right? There's a lot of different categories.
Yeah,
so.
I think there's like 20 categories, 21 categories. I think we added last year. We had, I want to say 18, and we added 3 more.
Okay.
Or we had 15 last year, and we added 3 more, and it's 18.
Okay.
You'll have to, you can get the form if you go to infoway.org.
There you go.
And then right on that front page, there's a big red thing without Scott Micklin on it that you can click, and it'll take you to the page, and you can download the registration form. If you're looking to sponsor, we are accepting sponsors until May 15th, and then we have to print things.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal. And then the smaller deal, but the annual tradition is the summer solstice celebration at noon.
Right.
We'll have Daniel Cravens there performing. But
In the rotunda, he'll be in there as the beam of sunlight moves across the floor.
Yes.
To the marker at high noon.
At high noon.
Nice.
So it's a smaller, the summer solstice one is smaller.
Sure.
But it's still worth seeing because it does line up right at high noon.
Crazy.
We'll have the performance. I think we've got some awards to present. So it'll be good if you're outside all day with the Read More Car Show and then get in for a little while.
Pop in for a little air-conditioned
air
fun.
conditioning and shade. Yeah. So then Daniel Cravens will play between 1 and 2 while we're frantically tallying votes.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
That's a lot of balls in the air, but okay.
It is a lot.
You can do it. You can do it.
I was going to say, just go, even if you don't like cars, just go to see me running back and forth, because that is a sight.
That will be entertaining as well. And that's free always. So.
That's always free.
So there you go.
To see Jenny Lee losing her mind.
There you go. True. Very true.
Yeah.
There's another event we want to talk about, which is a Pokemon Go event.
Yes.
I'm familiar with that game.
You play that game?
I do.
Or you used
sometimes.
to? Yeah. It's updated a lot since you played, but I got you.
Okay. A trainer walkathon.
Yeah, so we have what's called a route at the library.
Right.
So it's a specific route.
A very popular Pokemon Go spot.
Yeah, it really. Well, we have 2 gyms and 3 Pokestops. I mean, it's It's like, I think it's the best place to play the Pokemons, but. That's just me.
Well, your boss will be glad to hear that.
I know. So there's a route. So basically, what Pokemon Go did, because it came out in like what 2019, 2017.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like
certainly
that.
pre-pandemic.
Yeah. So basically, they watched people walking.
Okay,
the
as
route,
they were
and then they
searching.
put in an official route. So
I see.
You click on your little app that you're starting the route, and you get credit and you get extra things if you walk the route.
Gotcha.
Then
and the routes are kind of away from private property and on public property and those types of routes, I guess, right?
I cannot verify that.
Do you?
Ours goes around the bank there,
Okay,
so
well.
we do have caution: don't walk into traffic while you're playing.
Good. Okay.
That would
I
be
like that.
amazing.
Okay. All right.
So
This is why we're doing a trainer walkathon.
Exactly.
Got it.
And then when you get a bunch of people in the same area playing at the same time, more critters pop up.
Right. So.
And then it's also a Pokemon Go event.
Oh.
So a world event. So rare critters are going to pop up.
Okay.
And then when you add more people and you have people walking the route, you get all kinds of critters and bonuses and all kinds of great things. So that's in the game. Then we're going to do prize drawings and snacks and all that kind of stuff for the Pokemon Trainer Walkathon. So it was a lot of fun last year. Definitely join us this year. We have a shady spot to get out of the sun for a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's going to be great. I mean, I'm not I don't know all the critters. Like, I give them all like.
Well, they keep adding more.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah.
I know. So. And my nephew, I was like, "Hey, do you have Jazz Hands Tree?" And he's like, "What now?" Because I have my own names for all of them.
Oh, well,
I don't know the real names. I just
gotcha.
like, oh, look, there's Woodchuck.
Okay.
You know what?
All right.
We listen, we don't judge.
That's okay. All right.
You play the Pokemons how you want to play the Pokemons.
That's true.
So, yes.
That's very true.
But I guarantee you, if you show up to our trainer walkathon, there are people there who know the Pokemons.
No kidding. That's true.
And don't say it as the Pokemons.
No.
So,
that's
yes.
true. But it sounds like if you get enough people, you'll find some very rare Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, I got
and
some
that would be a
crazy
really cool
stuff.
thing to add to your collection.
Yeah, I
Right?
got some stuff that I was later told was just like insanely like rare and special.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know at the time, but then
Right.
I showed people and they're like, "Oh, you don't want to trade that." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Oh,
And
hang on to
fortunately, I
it.
have good friends that don't like, "Oh, you don't want that, just trade it with
Yeah,
me."
give it to me. Yeah, exactly. I'll take it off your hands.
Yeah.
No problem. That's it.
No, we don't do that at the library.
Okay. Good to
So,
know. Very
we will
cool.
be honest, yes.
Well, lots of stuff. That's
Oh
just
my
like
gosh.
not even half the summer.
Oh, I haven't
know?
even covered like the weekly events, the weekly
Right.
prizes, the oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay.
So what
So
you're
you'll
gonna
be
have to
back.
do, yeah. So register for summer reading in Beanstack. You'll
Right.
see all the events in Beanstack.
Sure.
Or go to our events calendar and you'll just see how crazy busy it is and just, pick the events that you want, click
Right.
and add it to your digital calendar.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very good. Color Our World is the name.
Color
the theme.
Our World, yes.
Okay.
That is from the Collaborative Summer Learning Program. It's a national program that the New Mexico State Library pays for. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. This year we're doing it, and next year, Scott,
Yeah. Next year.
dinosaurs.
Nice.
I know. I'm so
2026.
excited.
Okay.
I know. I can't even keep that a secret. I'm so excited about dinosaurs.
Cool.
Who's your favorite dinosaur?
Ooh. Not sure. I have to think about that.
See, because nobody asks you when you're an adult.
No,
who
that's
your
true.
favorite
When you're a
dinosaur
kid,
is.
they ask you all the time.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but nobody asks you anymore. I know.
That's not right.
Next summer we will be asking.
Okay.
So,
Be glad to
Yeah.
answer that question.
yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
good.
So
Okay.
you have a year to prepare.
Very good. All right. Well,
Yeah.
more details on everything that we talked about today and more online. Infoway.org is the website of the Farmington Public Library.
Yeah.
So, very good. Jane Lee, thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me.
Good to see you. Slow down for at least 30
know.
minutes. Yeah. Now back to the grind.
Now back to it. Yep.
Yep. Okay. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good month of May.
I already taken off. Yeah, we're
There
good.
you go.
Yeah.
That's Jane Lee Ryan, Jennifer Love It or Leave It Ryan from the Farmington Public Library with me right here on KSJE Farmington. KSJE and the San Juan College Native American Center present the Student Study Tip of the Week.
Hi, my name is Latoya, and I'm coming to you with the study tips of the week. Continuing from the previous points, taking breaks is important. Breaks give you a boost of productivity, resets, and prevent burnout. It might seem like you need to use all the time you possibly can to study, back to back, but your brain will start to slow down if you don't give it a chance to relax. Taking breaks can help you get the most out of your study time with the least amount of stress.
The Student Study Tip of the Week is presented by the San Juan College Native American Center and KS